y'all. Okay, everything's fine. I'm so cool, calm, collective. Okay, now everything's fine. I'm so cool, calm, collective.
So I'm Asia J, the founder and creator of Rebel Hue magazine, and I am in Bland Alley right now with S&C Molly. So thank you for coming out and meeting up with me. So just to jump right into it, I know that you did do our editor's playlist. So what type of energy do you start off with or constructing your performances?
Being honest, I be nervous a little bit. So it'll start off a little bit chill, where I be nervous just a little bit, but it's like I feed off that and I use it to just do it, you know what I'm saying? So it start off real chill, and then that's like when I start to turn up, when I actually start to see people reaction to it. So I say it's like in between like chill and then like I be turned. So
okay. And then so like the mind space like that you go in with, like choosing your own music, how does that go about when you're doing your performances?
Sometimes when I do it, I'm like indecisive about it sometimes. So I hit my mother, or I just hit everybody up and be like, all right, what song should I do? But mainly, for the most part, like I go off like the ones that people like the most. Like for example, like Cool, Calm, and Collective, or like my Free Smoke freestyle. So I just go off like the energy, because like most of the time I'm just too chill and reserved until I get up there to perform. So more so like the tracks that actually help everybody interact with me more. So.
And then so like for people who may not know your music, how would you describe like your musical style?
Chill, real chill. Chill, and it's just me. Like I don't really know how to describe it any other way. Like most people pretend or something, but this is actually me. Like my rap voice is like my actual like regular talking voice. Like it's just who I am. Yeah. And
then so like who were like your influences like growing up in music?
It's a mixture of everybody. Like I grew up listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony, from Erykah Badu, Outkast, DMX, it's a lot of people, Cannabis, it's a long list of people. Like I just grew up, my mom just played like a lot of different music, like just growing up, Tupac, Biggie, like just everybody, so it's a little bit of everybody.
So I did notice that in your music you do have some R&B influences. So like as in your future music, would you want to incorporate more R&B?
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna end up doing that, like moving forward, like working with more like R&B artists, because I like the feel and the energy, like working with another like person that's not. It's cool to work with rappers, but it's always good to like work with, to like stretch it out, like broaden your horizon instead of just being so stuck to one type of sound. So, but it's some more stuff coming up soon anyway, so that's in the works. So the next project is gonna have a lot more instead of just like a 1 or 2 tracks.
Okay, and then so as far as like up and coming like music artists, do you want to stay like independent, or do you want to be signed in the future?
I mean, for right now, like I'd rather still go the independent route, because there's like so many like avenues that actually helping independent artists. But probably like in the future, I wouldn't mind being signed, but it gotta make sense for me. I don't want to just sign a piece of paper to just sign it to be like, oh, I got a deal or something like that. I'd rather it like make sense and make sure the people that I'm with, we on the same page as far as the partnership and just moving forward. So.
So you are from Washington, D.C., and so growing up, there are like different music genres and you know things like that here in the city. So what makes your music a little bit different from everyone else here?
I think it's more so because of the type of music that I grew up listening to. So it's more so like my music is more like, I don't want to necessarily say like struggle music, because it's like people that's in our area or like the southeast area, wherever side you're from, they gravitate towards it too. But it's more so like I'm just like unique. I have like a unique sound. Like I could talk shit like every rapper talk their shit. I could do the same thing that everybody else doing too, but it's like I just do it in a way that's more so me. I don't really try to imitate or do what everybody else doing. I just really focus on who I am for and my circumstances. So that's it.
Okay, so there is a new season starting, and it is going to be fall. So are you having any new projects or any new videos dropping anytime soon?
So I ain't supposed to say too much, but it's a list of videos that's about to get shot. But one video that's about to come out that I just shot last week, me and my friend Billy Bob, is a song we did called 4 Days. So that video should be dropping in the next couple weeks. And project-wise, I'm working on something, but I don't really want to speak on it too much.
Okay.
But y'all should get it before the end of the year.
And then, so can you explain a little bit about the process of writing your lyrics? Like what type of mindset do you have to be in?
Focus. I got to be in the area where it's like, I guess like everybody or every artist or like a creative just in general, you got to be like in a space like you comfortable with. So sometimes I try to like clear my mind of like all little like dumb stuff or irrelevant things that I shouldn't really be thinking about at the moment. And I just like calm it down, or when I just play an instrumental or something like that, it's like everything just comes. It's like the instrumental block all the other stuff on my head. So that's kind of what my process is sometimes. But when I don't got like a beat or something, it's more so like I just get quiet and it's just like everything rushed to my head and I just jot it down. So as long as I'm somewhere where it's like peaceful, you know what I'm saying, quiet, and not a lot of BS going on around me.
Okay, and then so like what made you want to start pursuing a rap career?
All right, so I don't have one of them stories like I was rapping since I was 9 and shit. That's not me. I really used to do poetry when I was like in the 8th grade. So then I was around people who rapped all the time, my uncle and them. But it's like I knew how to do it, but I wasn't really like into it. I just watched my uncle and his friends do it all the time. Like they just rap in front of whoever, like nobody there. So it was like my 12th grade year. I just like tried it out. It was some trash though because they played 2 different beats. But ever since like after that, and when I met Tizzy Tay and shit or whatever, and linked up with him, I just been doing music ever since. So it was more so like I feel as though that I could do it. You know what I'm saying? So why not try it? Like it ain't many people from our area that's like making it or doing or making this type of music. So do that shit. That was basically what made me do it.
And then so as future features that you would want to, like people you would want to work with in the future, can you name some? It can be local or...
All right, the people that's local, I like Light Show and I like Chaz French. I like their music. And I also like Nucci music. His music real good too. And I don't really want to get like a super long list, but those like the main 3 for right now. Those are the main 3. And then like my original friends that I've been working with, like I feel as though we got a good formula, so it's like I don't want to stop that formula at all. So I'd rather stick to that. So yeah. Okay.
And then so can you let everyone know where they can find you at on social media or your music as well?
The Stash EP is out. It's THA Stash EP. My S&C Marley, that's S, the and sign C, MALLY. And everything will pop up. On Instagram is Young Marley, YOUNGMALLY. And that's it. You just type my name and everything will pop up.
And I want to thank you again for coming out and meeting with me to doing this interview.
I appreciate you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. And so you can see this full interview with S&C Molly and I on our YouTube page or on rebelhue.com. And you can also be on the lookout for our fall issue releasing later on this month. Thank you.
I do it like it's nothing, do this shit with ease. Remember being 17, wildin' with my team. Them late nights, know we lurking, trying to get that green, getting every dollar. Cause it's money over everything. A nigga never had, so you know I'm taking everything. Young smooth nigga from the city, yeah, that south side. We be out here, steady jugging, fucking 9 to 5. I do it like it's nothing, boy, I'm never bluffing. Niggas talking beef, but they sweet, call them Mig loving. Young.